Number 4, Imogen Norris. Number 5, Lily Boutsos. Number 7, Charlie Cummins. Number 8, Lily Curry. Number 9, Ellie De Silva. Number 10, Eva Cody. Number 12, Taylor McClellan. And number 13, Georgia Lange. Head coach, Carly Lange. Assistant coach, Jasmine Boutsos. Today's referees for the game is Ava and Isaiah. Congratulations to both teams. Meet in the middle and shake hands.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the Under-16 Girls Molten Junior Premier League Grand Final, about to tip off very shortly. It's first versus second with the Queanbeyan Roadrunners taking on Daramalan. Roadrunners finished the season with 14-2 record, not far behind them in second, Daramalan 13-3. Head-to-head this year, they have split their games with Daramalan winning 82-49 in round 2 before the Roadrunners hit back with a 63-60 win in round 11. Both teams won their semi-finals last weekend. Roadrunners finished big winners over the Ginadera Rats, 103-46 to force their way into the grand final. Meanwhile, Daramalan got past Norths 65-58. Davey J in the commentary hot seat taking you through this game. A couple of players to look out for the Roadrunners. Keep an eye on Millie Butsos. She's been averaging 19.7 points per game throughout the season and scored 24 points in the semi-final last week. Also keep an eye out on Charlotte Cummings. 19 points in the semi-final. She'll be another one who will be key for the Roadrunners in this big clash. For Daramalan, Henalomu, the ACT representative player at under-16s, she had 25 points in the semi-final last week and been averaging 17.5 points per game throughout the season. And another one to keep an eye on, Charlotte Robertson. A couple of Charlottes there for you to keep your eyes on. 24 points in the semi-final last week and has been averaging 15.6 points per game. Just running through the starting lineups as they hit the court. Number 13 is Taylor McKellen. Is Georgia Lange in 13. And number 12 is Taylor McLennan. Number 9 for the Roadrunners is Ellie De Silva. Number 5 is Millie Butsos. And she is joined out there by, just waiting for number 7, that's Charlotte Cummings herself. Meanwhile for Daramalan, number 5, Indy Clowry. Number 1, Tiana Longani. Henalomu in 35. It looks like number 38, Charlotte Robertson. And 51 is Jaria Kivalu. We're about to get underway in this grand final. It's been an exciting couple of games to get us underway on this Super Sunday. Bolton Junior League Grand Finals, Daramalan with the ball. If you just tuned in before, it was a big win to the Ginninderra Rats, 95-58 in the under-14 boys. First points drop for Daramalan, 2-0. And earlier today, it was a good win to the Roadrunners in under-14s girls, 53-39. Both of those teams have gone through with an undefeated season. And this one, a couple of losses, as we said, throughout the year. But no less spectacular. So well done to the teams that have scored championships today. We're about to find out who gets the next one. That's Lomu there with 35. Kivalu taking it down low. Back to Lomu, driving through the space. Too easy, doesn't finish though. Good rebound by Lange. Lange bringing it down all the way. Holds it up, good defensive effort there by Robertson. Hands off to Lomu. Good D by the Roadrunners early. Trapping on the halfway and coming up with possession, sideline. Inbound pass. Roadrunners with the ball. Handing it around. Cummins. Back to Butsos. Shot. Doesn't drop. Big rebound. Kivalu. Hands it off to Robertson. Into the paint. Looking for Kivalu. But Lange up to the task. Driving straight down the centre line. Bounce pass. Deflected. Roadrunners keep it. Butsos, short. Big rebound by Daramalan. One of the colleges in the Junior Premier League. Several others as well from around Canberra. It's great to have. Nice move, doesn't pay off though. And some talent coming through the ranks at Daramalan, one of the premier school basketball programs in the ACT. Inbound pass from Lomu to Robertson. Finishes. A little bit too easy. Bit of a mismatch there with Butsos, the only player in front of her. You hear the loudness over on the far side and the colour the Daramalan team are bringing. Butsos driving through. Foul. Inbound pass. Butsos with the ball. Need to open their account. Trail by 4 points. Big shot from outside. Just doesn't drop. Daramalan get the ball back. Pushing it quickly. Up the line. Longani. Another big pass to Kivalu. Inside to Clowry. Good finish. Slick passing. Well, he took 3 or 4 to get down there. And they've opened up a decent lead already. 6 points to the team in black and red. Langy, spin move. Lomu up to the task, shuts it down. Roadrunners get the ball, make a quick sub. With Norris checking in number 4. Lily Curry as well. So in 8. Daramalan off to the races. Lomu driving through, unable to get it up. And through the hands of the Roadrunners defender. Good job by Norris there just to deny it. Give a chance for her teammates to get back in the defence. Try and deny the points. Queanbeyan using his size, spins to the centre. One-hander. Just bounces a little bit too hard off the back of the iron. Langy again. Got a lot of work to do early. Young Georgia Langy. Nice sweeping move by Norris. Off the glass. Registers the first points to the Roadrunners. Good job by Longani. Keep it in. Good job by Queanbeyan. Getting her own rebound off the missed shot and putting it in for 2. Big size advantage too, Daramalan. A lot of height. Oh, strong as well. Might have learned that from the Daramalan rugby team. Longani just took that straight out of the hands of the Roadrunners player. On that occasion, Clowry thought she might have been an inch or 2 taller. And pushed it over her head, over the sideline. Starting to heat up here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. A warm day and a warm weekend right across the ACT and the Eastern Seaboard. Perfect time for basketball. In the grand finals that have been and are to come. Big shot, just a little bit short. Cleaned up off the glass by Curry. Just as we say that, the aircon comes on here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. As it creeps up. It's well over 30 degrees inside. Well, it's hot in the atmosphere. The action on court's been pretty hot all weekend. I hope you're enjoying the coverage on the Basketball ACT YouTube channel. Throwing it over shoulder there, Robertson. Almost looked like it was going to drop. Queanbeyan snuck her way in, get the rebound and draws the foul and will go to the line. Looping shot makes it in the end. The ball had a little look around the ring and the backboard, took some photos before dropping through the net. Again, that high arching shot. This one just wayward. And Langy with a good rebound. Puts us back in the action. Hands off to Langy. Langy to Curry. Curry inside. Pass denied by Lomu. But the Roadrunners will get the ball. Subs for Daramalan. With Mia Lomu checking in 72. Roadrunners had to work and find the open player. Managed in the end to Curry. Curry just a little bit short, a little bit off to the left. Oh, he's starting to ramp up here in the intensity. Good job by Longani. Looking for a player, unable to find them. Roadrunners get the ball. Norris bringing it down, handing it off. Open shot, doesn't drop. A good clean-up after the missed opportunity there. Norris doing well. Almost stripped away by Curry. Queanbeyan needs some help, finds it in Longani. Drives to the basket, steps inside, up and under. Off the ring, cleans her own, missed shot up. And the Roadrunners come away with it. It's been a hectic start to the game. Only 4 minutes 24 remaining in this first quarter, so it's flown by. But there's Daramalan in the lead, 9 points to 2. Big shot from outside, doesn't drop for Curry. Queanbeyan, tower of strength in the middle. And foul called on Lange. Timeout called. Queanbeyan coaches just want to get their players back on the same page. Well, there's been plenty of effort, plenty of energy, a little bit of focus, a little bit of discipline is required. Daramalan in the box seat at the moment, 9 points to 2, 4:13 remaining in this first quarter. And as I said, it's just flown by. So leading scorer, Jariah Kivalu, 3 points, and a couple of deuces to Robertson, Lomu and Clowry for Daramalan. Meanwhile, on the flip side, only the 2 points scored, and that's to Norris for the Roadrunners. So runners back out on the court first, refocused and ready to go. And Georgia Lange, she's had plenty of ball and plenty of opportunities early in this game on 2 fouls, so they'll need to watch her. Foul count. And there's only 8 on the team today. They certainly will need all players on court and available. Good defensive pressure there by the Roadrunners. Able to get through it with the help of Lomu. Driving through, off the glass. Just a bit too big. Robertson, good spot for the rebound. Draws the foul and gets the points. And Dara Faithful go up as one. It was great to see in the earlier game. A couple of cheerleaders for TSC. They didn't go down. They didn't go through with a win. I'll tell them what, the young cheerleaders there and fans of the team certainly made an impression. Daramalan fans have ramped it up a few. Signs, flags, noisemakers. A couple of cheerleaders over there as well. So well done to all the fans that have come out and supported their clubs. Stripped by Lomu. Not much Cummins could have done then. Inbound. Norris. Disrupted. That's Hearn, 69. Lange cleans it up off the deck. Uses her speed to try and get through. Runs into Longani. The foul on Tiana Longani. It's Clowry looking to check back into the action. Henalomu takes a seat. A couple of teammates in the ACT under-16s that have went to the Foot Locker National Championships this year. So that lead has just crept out to 9 points, 11-2 with 3:30 remaining. There's Kivalu back into the action for Longani. There's still plenty of height out there, plenty of size on the Daramalan team. Cummins' big shot from outside, nearly sees it drop. Spill there, Kivalu just unable to regather it. A couple of players went down, all okay. Inside, spills it. Cody, number 10. Mialomu spins one way, goes the other way, the channel opens up. Hands off to Hearn. Hearn around to Clowry, inside, looking for one of the Dara Bigs. Choked out by the Roadrunners. Pushing around to the top, Lange decides to shoot from downtown, almost drops, not far off. Daramalan come away, they're looking to build. Get Get that lead into double figures. Clowry working hard. Under plenty of pressure. And Curry. Mayalomu coming through. Draws the foul and will go to the line. To extend Daramalan's lead into double figures. Can't do it on the first occasion. Teammates, though, reassure her that she can do it on this one. And she does. So it's a 10-point lead to Daramalan at the moment, 12-2, 2:30 also on the clock. Roadrunners just haven't been able to get into their groove yet. Moving the ball around, open shot, drops. Top of the key there for Charlotte Cummins. Good defensive pressure as well. Foul called. Coach remonstrating there, just wondering why the referee could make that call that far out and behind the body. And as we know, there's no point really arguing with referees, regardless of who you are or how right you think you are, because in the end, they're the ones with the whistles. So Lomu to the line for the bonus situation. 5 team fouls already. A couple of short ones, that one. And sailed through the air with the greatest of ease. And touched nothing but the ground on the way down. So a sigh of relief there for the Roadrunners. Trail by 8. 12-4, 2:10 on the clock. Bringing it down. Norris looking to exploit a half gap there. But closed down and shut down with a foul by Hearn. Hearn takes a seat. And Ina Lane checks in. Number 13 for Daramalan. Boutsos to the top. Moving it around, cut off by Kavalu. Not happy, the referee, the coach, the Roadrunners. Good job to keep that alive. Running into traffic, Kavalu. Too big, too strong. Should have warning the referees. And coaching bench. Certainly the lift in intensity. Grand finals. Very vocal. Lomu driving through for Daramalan. Lane with the ball. Back to Lomu. Cut off. Roadrunners pushing through the centre. Through to Silva. Hands off. To Norris. Unable to see it drop. Foul called. And Taylor McClellan. Really scrapping hard for the ball. Both teams at the moment. Getting a little bit physical out there early. 90 seconds in the first quarter to go. Again, with the team foul situation, they march down the other end. Gets the first one, Lomu. And the second one. So just pushes it out a little bit further. 10 points. 14-4, just holding that gap. Good pressure on Boutsos. A couple of keys for both teams. Lange driving through, will go to the line. Georgia Lange looking to convert a few points. has been busy for the Roadrunners. Not much to show on the scoreboard. She breaks her duck and is on the stat sheet. 9 points of difference now, 5-14 in favour of Daramalan. They started this quarter well. With the crowd behind them, they're playing at a high standard. Inside to Lomu. Finds Lane. Lane to Henalomu. Steps through. Off the glass, doesn't drop. Looking to recover her own rebound. A clatter of bodies going for the ball. It's Daramalan that comes away with it. Kavalu. Spin move to the centre. Travel called. One too many steps. Subs called. With Ava Cody checking back in. Georgia Lange coming off. A little bit distressed there. Sore leg. Might have was twisted something or tweaked something on the contest for the ball a little bit earlier. Moving through. Doesn't drop for De Silva. The clang and the clatter of another body hitting the deck. Kavalu. Spin move. Cleans the space out. McClelland up to the task. Stood her ground. An offensive foul called. The sub called. Kavalu coming off. Clowry checking back in. So Wallet has sort of sat at that 9-point, 10-point mark for a little bit. Not too many points have been scored in the last minute or so. Roadrunners know they're in for a game. They're working hard to try and find some space. Off the glass this time. Doesn't drop for De Silva. Henalomu bringing it back with speed. Big pass, too much. Over the baseline. 17 seconds remaining, 16.9. Plenty of time for the Roadrunners to register another point or two. They need to find that open player. Bit of movement. Boutsos needs help. Gets it in Cody. Back to Boutsos, almost stripped. By Miolomu. Hands off to Norris. Norris, looked okay off the hand. But pushed a little bit hard as we go into do a quarter time here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. It is Daramalan in front. 14 points to 5 over the Queanbeyan Roadrunners. Well, as you mentioned, it's been a big weekend of basketball here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium for the 2023 Premier League and Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Finals. Yesterday, a couple of under-12s games to kick us off, or to tip us off as it were, with the Dodgers prevailing in both under-12s boys and under-12s girls, so well done to them. We stepped into the Senior Premier League Grand Finals, and a double overtime special got us underway, with the Dodgers taking the chocolates in Prem 2 women before Vikings proved too good for Norths in Prem 2 men. Norths were able to clinch the title in Prem 1 women with a dominant display over Ginninderra Rats before Prem 1 men's Tuggeranong Vikings made it 5 in a row. That's right, you heard right. 5 in a row with a win over Norths. Backed up into today for the second part of it, and as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, we started the day with the under-14s girls grand final. It was a perfect season for the Queanbeyan Roadrunners. They ended up beating the Stallions 53-39 to grab the title, with Chloe Pollard named as grand final MVP. Under-14s boys was a bit more one-sided, but the Rats, undefeated in 2023, proved too strong for TSC, winning 95-58 to grab the title. So that gets us up to speed for this game. And as we mentioned, it was Daramalan. Got the job done in the first quarter to take a decent lead. 9 points into the break. Roadrunners need to find something. Short. On that occasion from McClellan. Henalomu starts bringing it back. Switches hands. Looking for some help. Decides to go herself. Pays dividends. She slices through with a left-hand layup off the glass. Langy back out there, takes a tumble, regathers the ball, good job. Oh, nice work to find McClellan coming through for the second effort. Still looking a little bit distressed out there, but playing tough, that's for sure. He's had to do plenty of work, Georgia Langy. Loose pass, almost comes away with it. Butsos. Lomus combined. Mia and Henna will take to the basket. Foul committed. And Henna Lomu will head to the line. Successful with the first, up to 7 points now, leading all scorers for the game, Henna Lomu. And the second as well. They're just pushing that lead out to 10 again. Giving themselves some breathing space. Shot from Butsos short. Lomu working with Clowry. Clowry down that far channel. Waits for help. Finds it in lane. A little bit long. But Robertson is able to get it over the outstretched arms of Langy. Trying to cut it off and intercept that pass, but just proved a little bit too high. Here's Langy now with the ball inside. McClellan spins one way and the other. Off the glass, another two. She's been successful in and around the basket. The last couple of raids down there. Still 11 points as Mia Lomu finds Robertson again. So Charlotte Robertson up to 8 points. For Daramalan, joining Henna Lomu as leading game scorer. Langy runs into three, gets that taken off her. Lane with the ball, almost has it swatted away. Henna Lomu bringing it down, spinning both ways, looking for help, finds it in Mia Lomu, inside to Clowry. Clowry, too easy, too tall. So timeout called by the Roadrunners. They've been playing pretty well, the Roadrunners, just haven't been able to find their range and hit their shots. But Dara, they certainly have been able to make hay while the sun shines. They've pushed that lead out to quite a fair way. 24-9 is the score. Set up with a good, solid first quarter. They've been able to build on it over the first periods, in the first few minutes of this second quarter. A big weekend. There's a couple more games to come yet. This isn't the last of it. The under-16 boys grand final coming up at 2:15 p.m. between the Rats and the Stallions. Under-19s Division 2 between the Warriors and the Roadrunners coming up at 4:30. Then it's the under-19 girls between the Dodgers and Daramalan back into it again. And a couple of the players on this team no doubt will feature on that. And then wrapping it all up on Super Sunday, under-19s boys. The grand final at 7:30 p.m. So make sure you stick around. We'll join us a little bit later for some of the games that you might want to watch. You don't have to watch them all. But make sure you jump on to the Basketball ACT YouTube channel to check out the games you want to see. Roadrunners bringing it down. Setting it up slowly. Norris inside to McClellan. Scrappy, able to get it back. Again, ripped out of the hands. Jump ball called. Possession arrow with Daramalan. Really attacking that ball. Daramalan, certainly a ploy that they've factored into their game plan. And a wise one too. If it gets down to that waist level, why not attack the ball rather than the player? Rip it away, and then the onus is on the attacking team and the attacking player to get good purchase, keep possession. Longani hands off to Minards. Sunday Minards, perfect name cut off. Longani pressuring, hassling. The Roadrunners find a way to get it up to Norris. Norris slices through, doesn't drop though. Did everything right and score the basket. Clowry pushing it up. Longani trying to find a target. Does so. Short, but a foul. That's Minards will go to the line. Super Sunday. We'll see Sunday go to the line. Short. Missing on that one. Thought she might have broke a little bit early there, Cavallo. Hadn't gone out of the hands of the player shooting the basket. Referees agreed. And the Roadrunners will get the opportunity to bring it down and get back into this game. Starting to creep out a little bit. High lobbing pass. Good job. Finds the open player. Norris driving through, steps through. This time, nice move. Good layup, good job. Imogen Norris up to 4 points. And had to slice through some of the defenders pretty easily. Cavallo mobbed. Still able to get it up and into the basket using a size advantage. And you can't teach size and you can't teach height at this level or any level. And on that occasion, use the physical attributes to make room and score some points. Travel called. Good job by Daramalan. Shut down, closed down on the baseline. Lily Curry, not much that she could do. Got to try and push it. Good job by Norris. Making it difficult for Minards. Turned over there, Longani couldn't keep it. It's 2-on-1. Through the gap, just over the shoulder. Not enough time there to dial it in for Cummins. It's stripped. Off the glass this time, foul. And Norris will go to the line. Been pretty impressive thus far, Imogen Norris. For the Roadrunners. Been very busy. Giving away a couple of centimetres to some players, but not afraid to take them on in the paint. This is the first from the line. Oh, almost got the second, but it just bobbled a bit too hard. Clary pushing up the line, able to find a player in the end. Stolen out of the arms by Lily Curry. Good job. Langy back to Curry. Steps, doesn't get there. A little bit too far away for that kind of shot. Clowry, hands off. Amir Lomu. Lomu up the line to Cavallo. Cavallo is taking her time. No one in front of her, has to wait for her teammates. Moving it around the top of the arc. Back inside to Cavallo. Open space, doesn't drop. Defenders come in. Still doesn't drop. Not enough backspin. Third time's a charm. Decides to hand it out. Clowry too much over the back, and Langy comes away with it. Need to control it now. Roadrunners. McClelland trying to get past Cavallo. Couldn't. But drew a foul. Roadrunners will get the ball. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half. 15 points the difference. Timeout called. So Daramalan lead 26-11, able to keep building on their first quarter lead. Just stretched it out a little bit further. But Roadrunners doing what they can. Again, giving away a few kilos and a few centimetres out there, but they're toiling away hard. Presenting Queanbeyan. A couple of teams from that neck of the woods in action today. So well done to all the teams that have made it into the grand finals. 9 teams across all age groups, both Moulton Junior Premier League and Senior Premier League. So well done. Several of those clubs have multiple teams, as we mentioned. But also well done to the teams this year, and congratulations on an excellent season who didn't make it. We know that you'll be doing your best to put yourselves in the picture for 2024. Well, just under 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Bit of work to do for the Roadrunners. They get possession with opportunity to add a couple more. There's Norris. Getting it around to De Silva back to the top to Lange. Lange, good pass inside. Norris able to find the open player in Cody. Cody short. Boxed out by Clowry. Lange was unable to get there. Longani though brings it down. Finds Clowry at the top. Puts it on the right hand. Off the glass. Doesn't need it. Scoops it over the top of the defender. 2 more points for Daramalan. 28-11. Driving round. De Silva slices through. Too strong. Longani again. She's been solid. That's Hearn in 69. Over the top. Possession with the Roadrunners. Roadrunners again. Bringing it down. Norris. Far side to De Silva. Looking for help. Finds it in Curry. Curry. Inside to Cody. Cody to Lange. Looking to take that shot. Get Robinson on the back foot. Decides to go through her. Jump ball. Good job. Ellie De Silva straight in there on Henalomu. Ripped it out of her hands, but not before. The jump ball call. So Roadrunners will get possession. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They need to hurry, find an open player and make that shot. They do so. Doesn't drop. Good effort though. Good hand speed for Norris. Lomu stripped. Again, good job by the Roadrunners. Here's Norris again. Doesn't drop again. Their radar just a little bit short. They make some of those missed shots. Be a lot closer. Henalomu bringing it down quickly. Back to the top to Mialomu. Shot from the top of the key. Wayward. Lange busting through. Fuller running at the moment. Got Hearn on the back foot. Doesn't matter. That's De Silva. Way too much for Curry. They get it back to Roadrunners. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cody looking to get through. Foul. Subs coming in. McClellan back in. Lange and Norris take a well-earned break. That's Butzos's 5. Silva decides to drive through, throws it over the top. Draws the foul, will go to the line. Blocking foul on Henalomu, that's his second. Rolls out for De Silva. This is the second, and Daramalan come away with it. Robertson hands off to Mialomu. Driving down that far channel, inside to Henna. Bounce pass in to Robertson. Nice move, nice team play by Daramalan. Working well together as a unit. Butzos driving through, stripped. Another foul. And third foul on Henalomu. No doubt be looking to make a change there, and they do. Longani coming in. They'll need her down the stretch, that's for sure. Henalomu, key to their success. Butsos at the line. Successful with the first. Drops the second as well. In trail by 17. It's 13-30. Calling for a push there. Roadrunners faithful. Daramalan again. Finding the right target down low with some good passes. Longani. She's been strong all game. Some more subs for Daramalan. With Lane and Clowry coming on, and Hearns and Cavalu taking a seat. Down on the right-hand side, switches over. Stripped. Oh, good job there, just took her eye off the ball. On that occasion, Butsos. But in the end, Daramalan pushed it a little bit too hard. Sailed over the baseline. So Roadrunners will have to start again on their own baseline and work their way up. No real pressure though from Daramalan. Moving the ball around. McClellan over the top to Cody. Cody finds the open player in Butsos. Butsos doesn't drop but draws the foul. Will go to the line. They're doing it the hard way at the moment, the Roadrunners, but they're able to penetrate. It's just their accuracy that's letting them down ultimately. This is the first. And drops the second. So bit by bit, inch by inch, they're trying to get a little bit closer. 90 seconds remaining though in the first half. There's 16 points difference. Daramalan leading 30-14. Slapped over the baseline by McClellan. Daramalan will get the ball back. Robertson, good spot. Over his shoulder, draws the foul. Too tempting. Queanbeyan defenders to try and have a go at it. But in the end, probably not the right decision. They need to be a little bit more disciplined. Robertson sinks the first. Unsuccessful with the second, but they're able to keep it alive. Daramalan, Longani stuck in the mud there, looking for help, swivels away out of it. Travel. With a 12 left in the half. Some horns action there. Bring it down. Bounce pass inside. Nice finish. Nice find as well from Butsos. And Cummins makes the most of it. And another couple. 15 points the difference. Shadow of half-time. Counting down. Inside pass. Finds a target in the end for Daramalan. Big shot from Lomu. Doesn't drop. Butsos with the ball. Pushes it up the line, straight into the hands of Longani. And the teammate making space. Oh, the crowd erupts on the far side. Roadrunners, though, down the other end nice and quickly. Doing a good job to find a way out of it, Longani. Oh, almost found the open player as well. But De Silva was there with a hand to deny. Clowry with an easy 2. 11 seconds on the clock. Counting down, ball in play. 33-16 in favour of Daramalan. Can the Roadrunners get a confidence builder in the final 4 seconds? Nope. Took a stumble there. She's appealing for a foul. What happened there, she said? Nothing, according to the referees. So 1.8, all they've got to do is get it in and hold it. Big shot. Oh, that would have been a heartbreaker in terms of confidence. Just laziness, but it is half-time here in the under-16s girls grand final, all part of a super weekend of grand finals as part of the 2023 Moulton Junior Premier League and Senior Premier League competitions. There's Daramalan in front, 33-16. So 17 points of difference. Queanbeyan faithful a little bit quiet. They've had a bit of success today with their under-14s girls winning and going through the season undefeated. The under-14 girls earlier on. But at the moment, a lot of work to do against a red-hot Daramalan side that just seem to find the right play at the right time and just build slowly on their lead. Roadrunners will get an opportunity later on as well to cheer loud and proud for their under-19 boys Division 2 team. That's coming up at 4:30 p.m. here at the Queanbeyan Basketball Stadium. They'll be taking on the Warriors in what will be a pretty good match with a couple of really solid players hitting the court for that one. We've still got to get through the 16 boys coming up at about 2:15 today, where the Rats will take on the Stallions. And what will be a classic. A couple of ACT rep players involved in that one. A couple of guys with a lot of talent coming through. And then later on today, to finish off what has been a massive weekend here in the Queanbeyan Basketball Stadium. Under-19 girls grand final, first versus second, followed by the under-19 boys grand final at 7:30 p.m. Another first v second match. So well done to all the teams that have managed to get through. Commiserations to all the teams that didn't make it, but well done on a great season nonetheless. The amount of talent and support for all the clubs and players at this level has been fantastic. Second weekend of grand finals here in the nation's capital. Last weekend, junior grand finals across Division 1 down to Division 6. But this dedicated Premier League and Moulton Junior Premier League grand final weekend has been a real hit since its inception only a couple of years ago. All in one place, seeing all the talent, out scouts from across the clubs and beyond, keeping an eye on the action, and out even overseas, knowing that there's a few players destined for college and that kind of stuff at the higher age groups. And keeping an eye on it. And plenty of former players from across the globe and across the country, no doubt, tuning in to cheer on their club. Back into the action though, second half. That's Kavalu, finds Henalomu, backing away in against Norris. Spills it, Lange again, it's been strong. Again, just not the points to back it up. Only the singular point at the moment, but she's been pretty busy in the 1% stuff. Been a real linchpin. As says that player there, Norris, as Lange steps through, off the glass, adds to a single point, up to 3 points now. Well, a travel called. So a good break in fortune early in this second half for the Roadrunners. Able to grab that point and get a turnover. Georgia Lange, inbound pass to Butsos. Butsos just finding some space, decides to let fly herself and drops a big two. Only half a foot back from a nice three. Probably had the distance. Good job taking the lead from a big sister, Jasmine, Canberra Nationals player. Again, full of running, so that's a couple of stops now for the Roadrunners. And Butsos again, unable to see it drop. They've come out the more alert in this second half. Oh, but the combination of Clowry and Robinson proves their undoing. So Robinson up to 13 points. There's Butsos again. Nope. Tell a lie, that's Lily Curry, sorry. Grabs a couple more points. It's edging their way back into it. As Kavalu rolled around, thought about dropping in and just decides to roll out at the end. Getting their way back into it, the Roadrunners trail by 13 points at the moment. They can get it to within single figures nice and early in this quarter. That won't help their cause though, just a wayward pass. A timeout called. So the Daramalan coaches called for timeout just to get them reset and refocused after a hot start by Queanbeyan Roadrunners. Drawn to within 13. It's a good effort. It's taken a couple of minutes to get into it. They just need to reassess what they're doing. So more of the same hustle and bustle from Queanbeyan, no doubt. And for Daramalan, they just need to shore it up and go back to what they were doing, finding those big players, using those combinations, just unlock the defence of the Queanbeyan team. It's under 8 minutes remaining in this quarter, a long way to go. It has been a pretty good game. Support on the far side hasn't really waned or stopped. And those thunder sticks are proving very popular, very loud as well. That's just a couple of pool noodles. As Queanbeyan take it away. Get another stop. Thought about shooting. Hands off to Curry. Curry blocked. Kavalu on the baseline. Curry takes a seat on her seat. And they still retain the ball, the Roadrunners. Doesn't drop though, but good effort. Right idea. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Kavalu unable to control it. Langy hustling hard. Cut off by Norris. Foul by Lomu. It's her fourth foul now. They'll need to make a change. 8 points for Hena Lomu. Checking in is Mia Lomu in 72. So still continuing. A good start to the third quarter. The Roadrunners have been able to shave many points off after that timeout. And certainly playing a little bit smarter, and the accuracy starting to make it space. Over the top to McClellan. Tries to drive to the lane. Lomu causes the foul. Good job. Just to skip it over the top from Butsos over the defenders to find McClellan. And Taylor McClellan will go to the line. 4 points for the game so far. This is that one. Just needs to take a time on the free throws. Manages to get it on that second attempt. So 12 points of difference now. 7:14 on the clock. A couple more stops and a couple more points will certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons, or the Roadrunners amongst the Coyotes, as it were, or the Eagles, as Daramalan are often called. But Kavalu too strong. Able to spin and find the bucket off the glass. As the Roadrunners need to work a little bit harder and a little bit quicker. Ripped through by Butsos. Butsos again finds Curry. Curry off the glass, doesn't drop. Come away with it through Lomu. Pushing up the line to Robertson. Robertson, a couple of players in front. Well covered at the moment. Has to wait. Back to the top to Mia Lomu. Big pass back into Robertson. Fingertips though. Bounces over. And deflected over the baseline. Roadrunners with the ball. A couple of subs come in. Jalangi back in. Norris takes a seat. That's De Silva in 9. Charlotte Cummings over there in 7. So Butsos takes the time, bringing it down. Not pressured. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Good pass inside to Langy. Langy off the glass, drops. Nice move. And a great pass by Charlotte Cummings. To find Langy under the basket. Side of a player there. Lomu was able to get downtown really quickly. Offensive foul called. That's a big call. A little bit of momentum and a little bit of luck going the way of the Roadrunners at the moment. Still trail by 12, 37-25. Just under 6 minutes remaining though in this quarter. Job again by Cummins. Finding the open player, doesn't drop. Cummins again with the rebound. Out to Langy. Langy thought about shooting. Decides to get a little bit closer. Off the side of the backboard. Roadrunners will get possession. Smart play by Cummins. Thought she was going to try and dive for it to keep it in. Must have realised or heard a call. That would be their ball. Langy to the top to McClellan. Back to Langy. Back to McClellan. Big shot. Makes it. Big three from Taylor McClellan. Up to 8 points now, and all of a sudden it's back in single figures. 9 points and a turnover off the inbound pass. Could have seen it even get closer. The Roadrunners will get the opportunity though to shave a couple more points off. Find the open player. Hearn. Jump ball call. Possession still with the Roadrunners. Nearly took it off that Roadrunners player there. And Elizabeth Hearn. Boutsos turning inside. Slices through a couple. Draws a foul. Will go to the line. Well, gets that one. Millie Boutsos up to 6 points. And the second as well. The subs called in. Starting to believe now. Draw within 7. Still 5 minutes remaining in this quarter. Long way to go. Lomu driving down. Pest the power of Boutsos. Keeps her honest. Hearn has to come and help. Back to Lomu. To the top to Longani. Thought about shooting. Decides to put it on the floor. Cummins. On her like glue. So much so, forced the extra step. Trouble called. Everything seems to be going the way of the Roadrunners at the moment. Big third quarter. Moving around the top. Boutsos. Inside. That doesn't drop though. Up in arms there, plenty on the bench. However, the right call prevailed, was touched by the Roadrunners. Daramalan pushing it long. Longani has to work to get it. Does so, hands off to Clowry. Clowry stripped of the ball. Pushing through now. De Silva. It goes to self. Doesn't drop. Cummins almost away with the rebound. Foul as the Roadrunners swarm around Clowry. 3 of them. Stress in the eyes of the Daramalan players. They thought they were going to do this easy. But the Roadrunners have picked their game up in this third quarter. Both ends of the floor. There's another almost strip there is Hearn. Having to work. Mr. Silva collected her across the arms. Trying to pluck the ball out of the hands of Hearn's hands. Longani trying to get past Boutsos. Makes some space up and under. Unable to do it. Stuck under the basket. Able to find Robertson. Robertson spins. Foul. Going on the floor, no shooting. The team foul situation. And Alomu checking back in. Longani takes a seat. Valu as well taking the court for Robertson. for Daramalan. So they go back to almost their starting lineup. Henalomu backs it in, makes some space, drops in the end. Good job over Cummins. Bit of a mismatch on height and size there, but still had to make it drop and make it fall. Butsos. Jump ball. All of a sudden that pendulum swings the other way. And Daramalan are able to get a couple of possessions going their way. Zalomu's worked together to try and get out of the backcourt. Tough pass there. Had to work hard, did well though. Hearn into Kavalu. Tapped out of the way by Lange. Good job once again. Getting off a couple of inches. And playing it well above a height. Good shot by Cummins. Doesn't drop. Under pressure, they're full of running still. 3:30 remaining. Trail by 9 at the moment. The Roadrunners. Daramalan in front, 39-30. Henalomu drives through. And no foul call on that one. Butsos takes the seat. Thought it might have been across the arms. The baseline ball for Daramalan. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass. Clowry just sort of shepherds it towards Mialomu. Back to Henalomu. Makes the shot. Not even close on that occasion. Imogen Norris brings it down. Plenty of speed. Finds Lange. Lange to Norris. Norris to Cummins. 2 points. Back to a 7-point game with 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Daramalan just haven't been able to score as freely as they have been during the first part of the game. And again, the pendulum shifts back the other way. And the Roadrunners get the ball again. Bringing it down, 2:30 on the clock. Georgia Lange looking for help. Spins, decides to take on Robertson, crosses over, runs into a big target. Stripped of the ball. Probably not the best idea. There's Daramalan quickly over the halfway. Hearn. Robertson inside to Lomu. Lomu spins. Stripped. Big hands. Jump ball called. All for naught though. Daramalan will retain possession. Just planting that seed of doubt in the Eagles' minds. Oh, needed that to drop the confidence. Foul. Spotted. It's over Cody. So Lama will go to the line. This is on that occasion. Second attempt. Eventually gets there. Bringing it down the Roadrunners. There's 8 points the difference. Touched, so not over half court. Referee clearly demonstrating that to the players. Lange into the heart, hands off, doesn't drop. Good spot there though for the rebound. Norris. That's Cody, is it? No. That's Curry. Curry, second attempt. No good. And Cummins in there. Hard for the ball. Another jump ball called. Possession arrow this time with the Roadrunners. A couple of subs made. Lane and Lungani checking in for Mialomu and Elizabeth Hearn. Pushing to the top. Good bounce pass. Doesn't find his target though. Henalomu comes away with it. Hits the afterburners. Looking to go all the way. Doesn't get it up in time. Hits the bottom of the ring. Lange has to push it. Norris dumps it over the side. Doesn't drop. Rolls over the top. Lomu. Big rebound. Muscles away through a couple of defenders. Has to control it. Work hard. Bounce pass to Robertson. He's there for quite a while in the paint. Back to a 10-point gap. Daramalan hustling hard against an enthusiastic Roadrunners team. Norris goes to fake, high off the glass, doesn't drop. And Lane grabs the rebound, slows it down. Lomu pushes it up to Kavalu. Kavalu, strong, dumps it over the top to Robertson. Robertson draws the foul, will go to the line. 42 seconds remaining as another sub checks in. Mialomu taking Henalomu off. Henalomu on 4 fouls, so we'll need to conserve that. But Charlotte Robinson, leading game high scorer at the moment, up to 16 points. Makes it a pigeon pair, as it were. The two there up to 17. 44 to 32, 12 points is the gap. 36, turnover. They get another opportunity, cut off though by Lange. It's been busy, really busy. Enjoyed Georgia Lange's game today. Some of the hard work, the tough stuff underneath. Kavalu muscles away to the basket. And here's Lange again with another rebound, pushes it up. That's Cummins. Steps inside. Finds carry back to Cummins. Oh, almost dropped there. Looked good out of the hands. Mialomu pushing it up to Lane. Kavalu finds Longani. Longani, big three. That's brought their Daramalan faithful alive. Countdown, 3/4 time. Well, it's back out to a 15-point gap, but I tell you what, it could have been a lot closer. Queanbeyan Roadrunners really lifted in that third quarter to give themselves every opportunity. They've certainly been busy and played hard, finding the right players, making the right options. But in the end, a late run by Daramalan sees them push back out to a comfortable gap, 47 to 32. Final quarter to come. And blowing hard in a hot stadium, starting to warm up in here. A hot weekend right across the nation's capital. And certainly on court, the action's been sizzling all weekend. And despite the current gap of 15 points, it has been an exciting game over the last couple of quarters. That third quarter run by the Queanbeyan Roadrunners, it has sort of lifted their opportunity to get back into it. So 1 quarter to come and we'll know who is the 2023 Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final champion, the under-16 girls. Can the Roadrunners dig deep and erase that deficit, get a few more stops as they did in the third quarter? Will that size advantage and height advantage of Daramalan come into play? We're about to find out. Daramalan will start the final quarter with the ball. Longani hands off to Lomu. Mialomu passes it over to Lane. Lane back to Lomu, inside to Kavalu. Travel. So that's the break the Roadrunners need early. If they can convert from here and do it again. And who knows where it's going to go. Butsos with the ball, heading over to a left, hands off. Curry. Oh, sorry, to Silva. To Silva, no good. Oh, good job to keep it alive. Longani, she's been impressive as well. Back to Longani. Driving through the centre, back to Kavalu. Decides to shoot. Just bounces off the ring, the 2-pointers. Out, foot over the line. On the lane. They need to convert a couple early. The Roadrunners. Norris to Lange. Lange looking to pass, fakes it, gets it around to Butsos. Butsos spins the other way on Lomu, runs straight into Kavalu, bounces off her, gets the ball back. Shot, short, and over the baseline. So Super excited down the end there, touching the game ball as we all are. Bringing it down, Longani. Cut off though, McClellan. To Langy. Langy swivels away out of it. Over onto the wing. Stepping through. Nobody there. Travel calls. So at the moment, Daramalan are doing enough just to hold the gap and cut off any run by the Roadrunners. 15 points of difference, 47 to 32. Inside ball, Robinson. Under pressure by McClellan. Deflects it to Langy. Langy interrupted, but finds Norris. Norris doesn't drop again. Starting to shoot from downtown. Not panic stations yet, but they need to get some conversions. Good job by De Silva to keep it in play. Queanbeyan again. They're trying hard to get back into it. Plenty of effort, plenty of energy. Langy, good rebound, just can't control it. Goes over the line. Daramalan with possession, baseline. Couple of subs made, Clowry checking in. And Sunday minutes. Back in the action. Mialomu bringing it down. Moving it around. Inside to Clowry. Longani back. Shot from the top of the key. Rolls hard, but Robertson, she's been strong inside all game. But on this occasion, doesn't see converted as Butsos. Spins around, finds Langy on the ground. Langy straight down to the heart of the defence, just waits for a little bit, looking for some help. It's De Silva, a couple of players in front of her. Back to the top, to Norris. Butsos. Off the glass, doesn't drop. Gets her own rebound. Gets it this time. Millie Butsos. Up to 9 points now for the Roadrunners. Trying to drag it back with 7 minutes remaining. Another good turnover. Langy again. Solid. Driving down to the basket. Loma in front of her. Denied. Stripped and taken away. You can hear what that means to the Daramalan fans. They know with every stop and every thwarted raid, they inch closer to the title. Robertson. Lomu to Minards. Minards rolls around after a look at the basket and drops through for two. 14 points, 15 points the difference, 49 to 34, 6.5 remaining. Butsos bringing it down, hands off to De Silva. Foul called on Longani. The third foul, timeout called by the Roadrunners bench. Georgia Langy takes a seat, breathing hard. She's been running and playing hard all day, doing her best to try and activate her teammates and keep them in the game. They've shown plenty of spirit though, the Roadrunners. After a what could be considered a sluggish start to the game, they've certainly got themselves back into it. At the moment though, trail by 15. As Daramalan continue to repel the Roadrunners' raids down court. So 6:30 remaining in this one. And then not too far away from the under-16 boys grand final at 2:15. That is going to be a belter as well. A couple of rep stars in that one to look forward to. A couple of good teams as well. One of the only ones this weekend where the third and fourth seeds upset the ones and twos in their semi-finals. So anything could happen in that one. Make sure you stick around or come back and join us at 2:15 or Ray Prox to check out that game. That is a beauty on the Basketball ACT YouTube channel. Doing a great job broadcasting all games, live streaming them right across the weekend. So friends and family from right across the country and around the region can check it out. Daramalan just making the volume louder and louder on that far side. Great support. No doubt they'll be back in numbers for the 19s girls a little bit later on today. But it's the Roadrunners with the ball at the moment. Butsos moving it around. Cummins switches over. Decides to go herself. Right-hander over the top of the defenders. 2 points to the Roadrunners. 13 points the difference. 6 minutes remaining. Good pass from Lomu. Finds Robertson again. So loading up, Charlotte Robertson on the points. Up to 19 points now for the Daramalan player, leading all scorers on court. Roadrunners move it around. That's Curry. Curry driving through, opens up a little bit off the glass, just a bit too much. Come away with it. Henalomu, Longani to Clowry. Clowry stops, spins, travels though. Probably should have gone hard at the basket on that left-hand side. Trying to be a little bit too cute. Trying to get it straight away. The coach says the same thing. Should have gone straight up. Finish the move. They can afford a little lapse in concentration. 15 points. Quite comfortable. Off the side of the backboard, unfortunately for Cody, doesn't help their cause. And Lomu just walks over the halfway line. Clowry. Inside to Henalomu, back to Clowry, good move. Doesn't pay off though, Robertson keeps it alive. Cody almost comes away with it, but Henalomu comes up with a shot clock down to 0. The Roadrunners come away with it through Curry. Curry to the top, finds Butsos. Butsos almost has it taken off her by Henalomu. Spins back around, nowhere to go. And travel called. And again, the Daramalan faithful ramp up and ratchet up the sounds and the noise. Clowry takes a seat. Kavalu back in. Lomu's combined to bring it over halfway for Daramalan. Minards. Too big over the sideline. Roadrunners ball. Couple of subs for them as well, with Norris and Lange checking in. Norris to Curry to Lange. Lange to Norris. Stripped. Vialomu had a pretty solid game. Only the single point, but he's been involved in a lot of the defensive play for the Eagles. Inside to Gavalu. Strong. Again, Robertson manages to find the right spot for any missed shots underneath the basket. More often it makes them pay. Henalomu there. Big volleyball spike almost, a big block. Unable to collect it though. Roadrunners get over halfway. Open shot, too big. Good rebound by Lomu, spins into the defender. Pushes past. Got to get past Cummins though. Decides to hand off to Mialomu. To the top. Kavalu. Robertson. Deflected towards Lang. Good around the body pass. Got to make that. Doesn't drop. Norris needed to finish that one. Big baseball style pass down the end to Robertson. Doesn't drop on her end. Cody gets the ball. 15 points the difference. 3 minutes remaining. All points have dried up a little bit for both teams over the last minute or so. Lange inside to Cody. Cody's got a spin. Got to get it controlled first, but unable to do so. Charlotte Robertson. Stripped out of her hands. Guides it over the line, knowing that a team will get possession. And the timeout called. Longani checks in for Henalomu. So just under 3 minutes remaining in this grand final. 51-36 in favour of the Daramalan team. Both teams have certainly put 101% into it to go out winners. regardless of the results, both teams can certainly lift their heads up high. Certainly has been a good turnout across the day and across the weekend. This dedicated Premier League and Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final. Plenty more action to come, as I said. The 16th boys coming up next, followed by 3 under-19s games to round out the day. So if you're at home, make sure you grab your popcorn, grab a quick nap maybe and come back, whatever it takes. Make sure you stick around. Today's first couple of games to go, anything to go by. It's going to be an exciting finish at the end of the day. Plenty of noise here by the Daramalan faithful. I hope you can feel the energy at home. Doing our best to bring it to you through our live streaming over the weekend. Longani finds Minards. Minards got to work hard off a toe. Just unable to get it. Just bounces off a shoe. Roadrunners will get the ball. Norris bringing it down. Signs to go to a left. Hands off to De Silva. De Silva back to Norris. Decides to cut through. Off the glass. Good job. Imogen Norris. Been impressed with her game all day. Some real talent out there. No doubt will develop over the next 12 months, 2 years, be real threats and real stars heading into the academy programs. And the dedicated basketballers and hoopers on court today, right across every grade. A lot of them junior rep stars on their way up, making the very best of the opportunities that they're getting, and working hard to make their own fortune in the game. Good job by Henalomu. Deny that pass. Takes a bit of time out. Catch some breath. And the team's focused. Inbound pass. Over shoulder. Cummins doesn't drop. Lomu able to grab it. Push it down the line onto a left hand. There's De Silva in front of her. Straight to Mialamu. Inside, Robertson again. Strong inside game today. Unable to see that drop. Clowry, big rebound, jump ball. Possession, Arrow with the Roadrunners. Langy at the top. Roadrunners. De Silva, back to Langy. Steps inside, off the glass, foul called. Will go to the line. Just under 2 minutes remaining, 13 points the difference. Won't be a stretch too far for the Roadrunners, but they'll want to finish strongly. I'll remind everyone why they finished first this year. Doesn't drop on that second occasion. Norris able to get the rebound. Hands off to Cummins. She's able to convert. 11 points of difference. Just over 90 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter and final half of this grand final here at the Belconnen Basketball Stadium. Longani been solid. Mialomu to Clowry. Clowry back to Longani. Over in the corner. Back to the basket. Decides to spin. Straight into Clowry. Straight into her waist, and as soon as she caught it there, the Roadrunners swarmed around her. So De Silva takes the seat. Daramalan with the ball. Baseline, just over a minute remaining. Robertson again. 21 points for Charlotte Robertson. Looking to match her semi-final output last week with 24. Plenty of time left, just over a minute to do it. Putting a name in the frame of MVP for the grand final. Big shot. Oh, doesn't drop, just rolls around and out for the Roadrunners. That'll be all she wrote as we get into the final minute. She's got to get it down there, be smart with the ball. Daramalan, plenty of time, 16-15 on the shot clock. Couple of plays left. Longani kicks it out. Clowry. Just a little bit too much muscle on that one. And he had an extra piece of toast for breakfast today. Or extra banana. As they move in. They're starting to believe. They're starting to celebrate. They're starting to be vocal. Daramalan set to be crowned the 2023 under-16s Moulton Junior Premier League Grand Final champions. McClellan, though, unable to see it drop. 20 seconds. Hearn spins. Lange still there, still fighting, still doing her best to inspire her teammates. Taps it over the baseline. So moves it down off the side of the base, off the backboard. Potentially the last play of the game. Cummins all the way, just bounces out of control. They'll get one more opportunity. Daramalan can cement their championships. 7 seconds. They're just going to take their time to get over there. Passing it up, cut off. Big shot from downtown. Doesn't drop. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The grand final champions have been decided for 2023. It is Daramalan who clinch it over a very gallant Roadrunners outfit. They led early in the game, Daramalan, but the Roadrunners came back strong in that third quarter to try and get it back and wrest it back. Got within 7 or so, but Daramalan just did enough to keep the gap in that late in that third quarter and maintain it through the fourth quarter, not through lack of effort. Roadrunners can hold their heads high, that's for sure. Plenty of young stars to keep an eye on for the future. For the Roadrunners, leading scorer for them, Charlotte Cummings, had a great game, 10 points. Millie Butsos with 9. Taylor McClellan was strong with 8. Georgia Lange, she had 5 points, but I tell you what, she was involved in everything, was a real, the real glue for that team and their success. And another one who did extremely well, Imogen Norris. Meanwhile, for Daramalan, Charlotte Robertson, well, she was clearly the game-high leader, scoring leader with 21 points. Helped out in the double figures club by Hannah Lomu. She tempered her game a little bit, was sitting on 4 fouls for the most of the second half. Next off the rank, Cavallo used her size to her advantage, 7 points to her. But Indiana Clowry and Tiana Longani were also solid in that victory. So congratulations to the Daramalan team for clinching the title this year. Commiserations to the team from Queanbeyan. Better luck next year. Make sure you stick around as we head to the presentations. We'll watch these over there. We'll get out of your hair and give you a chance to grab a drink and get back for the boys' grand final under 16s. 2:15 or thereabouts. Well, that's now. Give us 10-15 minutes and we'll be back into it. It is the 4th place Rats up against the 3rd place Stallions. Hope you're enjoying the coverage live from Belconnen Basketball Stadium. All part of a big Saturday and Sunday in the 2023 Premier League and